Hey everyone, it's Jon Penberthy here, and listen, you hear everyone talking about this idea of a low ticket funnel, and then a mid ticket funnel, and a high ticket funnel, and there's so much confusion over it, right? If you're new to this whole world of marketing and you're trying to just sell your products and services online and get your message out there, you maybe get confused with where you should start. I want to clear up some of that mess right now in today's video and leave you with some clarity. Let's get into it. So check it out. One of the main things that you've got to understand is there is actually a different time and scenario when you would use a low ticket funnel, a mid ticket funnel, and a high ticket funnel, okay? And the ultimate goal is that you have all three of those in your business, right? You may have heard it before. If you haven't, it's very important that you have a low ticket offer in your business, okay? Something in the region of anywhere from $1 to $50, something like that, where it's a lower, easier entry point to get customers in, right? And to start to build a database of buyers. Then you've got mid-ticket products. You're talking about anything from $200 to $1,000 or $2,000, something in that region. And then you've got high ticket funnels, which is, we're talking about $5,000 and above. 5K, 10K, 20K, 50K, you name it, you've got your high ticket, okay? And really, that's something that you should all be gunning for. That's what you should be aiming for, is to have all three of those and have a sales funnel for each, right? But the difficulty is people not knowing quite where to start. Maybe you started with a high ticket funnel. You thought, you know what, that makes sense. I'll bypass all the low ticket shenanigans and I'll just drive traffic straight to a page where they can book a call with me, and I'll close them on 5 or 10K, something like that, right? And then maybe it didn't work out for you and you're scratching your head wondering what went wrong. Maybe you started with a low ticket funnel and that's all you've got. So you've got a product that's $27, and maybe there's a couple of upsells in there. One's $100 and one's $200. And you're running traffic to that funnel and you're breaking even, or maybe in a negative, and you're thinking, what's going wrong here? But what's the point in having a business if you're just breaking even on everything, right? Well, I want to talk about right now, where is the sweet spot to start and where do you build from? So let's draw it out, right? You've got this little stepping stone here, okay? And we've got low ticket here. Whoopsie, can't spell ticket. You get the idea. Low ticket there, okay? We've got mid ticket here, and then you've got high ticket here. So firstly, let's talk a little bit more about where these are used and how they're used, and then we'll talk about where you start. So low ticket, this is something where I alluded to it a little bit a minute ago. You want to have a really low barrier to entry in the business, right? So you've got simple products, cheap products. It's not giving away the whole shebang, right? It's giving your audience a taster of what you're about, what you've got on offer. That's your low ticket. And the idea is to build up a big database of people that are giving you money. Mid ticket is where you're selling something for that price range we talked about, 200 to 2,000, something like that. And that might be your main thing. Like you've got a big online course, or you've got your main service that you offer. If you're an agency, it's your main package. This is like your flagship stuff, okay? And your high ticket is for those people that naturally just want to ascend through this process. You'll have some people that come from your social media ads. Let's say they come from Facebook or YouTube, and they just want to go straight to the top, right? They want to bypass all this stuff. You probably have some of those people in your business, or if you haven't yet, you will experience it. You'll have someone who sees an ad and they go, that person sounds cool. I want to give you 10 grand. How do I do that, right? So that's people going straight to your high ticket. The difficulty here is that you have to learn a ton more stuff to get this thing moving. So, you can't have a buy now button on your website for 10 grand or 5 grand or 25 grand. That just doesn't work, okay? You have to take someone through a more glorified sales process. Maybe they need to book a phone call with you and you close them on the phone. Maybe they need to come to a live event with you and you speak to them at the live event and you close them at the live event. There's a few different things that needs to happen here. So here's the sweet spot. You actually start here. You may have guessed it because I kind of talked a lot about these two and not so much mid-ticket. Mid-ticket is where you start. And the reason why you start here is because this is the easiest one to make your advertising profitable. Okay, if you're throwing your ads at your low ticket funnel with nothing else beyond this point, okay? And that's it, everything stops there. You're not gonna build a profitable business. A low ticket funnel is used as a feeder. I call it a feeder funnel, right? It's just kind of feeding people into your business, and you're trying to get them across this line, okay, at least break even. That's the goal. So you put $1 into advertising, and they go through your low ticket funnel, and you've got at least $1 back, but now they're moving forward and they're gonna hear about your mid ticket stuff and your high ticket stuff. That's what you're trying to achieve with a low ticket funnel. So if you start there with nothing else, you're gonna lose, okay? Likewise, I talked earlier about a high ticket funnel. If you have just a high ticket funnel and you take people straight from social media, although you've got some people that would be interested in doing that, you're not gonna have enough of them. It's gonna be a really hard journey for you to get started. This is where you start, okay? If you're selling a course that's $500, for example, or a service that is $1,000, it's actually quite simple to run advertising directly to your mid-ticket funnel and actually be profitable straight away. I've got online courses that I currently sell for $1,000, and it usually costs me somewhere in the region of $300 to $400 to make a $1,000 sale. All right, so we're usually 2 or 3x ROI on that. We're running cold traffic, never heard of me before, straight to a sales process where I sell a $1,000 course, and I'm already in profit over here, and I'm usually in profit by, at least, $600 or something like that. So now my business, I can operate this as a business. Traffic, mid-ticket offer, profitable. I can operate as a business like that. Then you start bolting on these other two. And what I would actually suggest, and this is definitely where you start, but then the next two, you can kind of, play with this if you want, but I would then suggest the next thing is high ticket. If you've got this working and you can function as a business, then the next thing is high ticket. Add something into your business model where the people that come through this, okay, have a chance to extend up. And if they want to get closer to you or have some more expert, help, then they can do that. So then you bolt on a high ticket funnel, and then finally, you bolt on a low ticket funnel. And again, the low ticket funnel, the job of this is not to make you rich and make you wealthy. That's not what happens here. It's to get people from social media, to get them through the break even section, and then into the other things you've got going on, mid ticket, high ticket, the whole shebang. So for me, when it comes to really scaling the business and going nuts on this thing, I'm actually happy to break even at the mid ticket. So if I'm running traffic from Facebook, YouTube, I spend $1 just to get them to this point, to this line. I'm actually happy to get $1 back. We're usually more in profit than that, but I'm happy to break even here because I've got a ton of high ticket stuff, and I've actually got multiple mid-ticket things. So if I break even and someone hears about one of my $1,000 courses, well, guess what? They're gonna go back to social media, they're gonna see more of my ads for more of my $1,000 courses, and then we're gonna recoup some of that investment there. So that's how you actually scale too, is the person who wins in this whole social media age is the person who can afford to spend more to acquire a customer. And that is coming up this journey, but you've gotta have more stuff in your model. All right, so that's pretty much it. I don't wanna go too much further down the rabbit hole for now, but hopefully that makes sense to you. If there's a confusion over where you're supposed to start, this is actually the best place to start. Everything else will be too time consuming and will just waste months and months and months for you and probably not be profitable. All right, so listen, if you found that helpful, do me a favor, hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know what was the big aha moment you got there. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of future videos that I'm putting out. And if you want to learn more about what I'm about and what I can teach you, I'll leave a link in the description box to some training that I've got that I think you'll really like. I've had a ton of students go through it, get some tremendous results, and I think you will too. So go check that out in the description box. And that's pretty much it. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in a future video.